Welcome back everyone to Watch Dogs Legion, where we're going to do our final upload of this nice little block of Watchdog uploads. And we're going to continue with some story missions. So that's a remote, that's not my controller. So we're going to do the Gap in the Armour quest, which requires us to attend a team briefing. And then we've got to look into Albion. Possibly meet an informant.
Putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
So, we're going to take on the head of the barbarous PMC outfit, currently treating London like its own private occupation zone. Remind me again how that's not suicide?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Okie dokie, so we've got to head to the safe house. We are we're not that far away, to be fair. There's Houses of Parliament just there, in the distance. But we made a good little bit of progress. So last time we freed Lambeth. What was it? No, it was Nine Elms last time. Did the Black Hole of Battersea mission, which was a fucking pain. I'm sorry, it was accidental. Well, I'm controlling my spy. I reckon I'm going to give my spy a whirl. It does concern me because she's got a spy watch rather than the ever broken as fuck spider droid. Let me in. Loves doing shit like this. So we're gonna try and get a nice bit of story done. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'd know about masks. So we are a spy.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
On it.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Oh, so is this like more side missions?
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Suspicious timing, to put it mildly.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Bilardi's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Bilardi before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Walk in the park, no?
Can Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Kronos X? Shit, that's that new drug you can get on the dark web. I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
And murder a lot of innocent junkies while they're at it.
Well, the phrase Finsbury new project keeps popping up in their comms if you'd like to take a look into it. It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Bilardi. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
See what this
Hello
is.
and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favorite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought the optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you had to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the optic's connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you could go back and enjoy all the great things about Optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the optic, privacy's dead.
Fair enough. Interesting shit, to be sure. Let's get out of here. Let's get to the job. Obviously there's more audio logs to pick up, but I'm not going to spend loads of time doing that today. What we got? Janitor, personal trainer, dominatrix, saucy.
How you doing? Yeah, all right. No, rascal, wait, calm down. I don't need your bloody help. Finally, I'll get a crisis now. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't see anyone of note, so it's fast travel near where we need to go. So this is our nearest fast travel point at King's Cross. Oh, dear. Come on. I'm expecting this to be a lot more troublesome without the spider droid to break everything, because it does break the game a little bit. Alright, didn't particularly want to steal, but I just want a vehicle. Whoops. Precision power steering.
Malachi has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Shall we pop in for a quick hello?
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, he's certainly paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Okay.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
Bagley, the windows. Think that's our way in?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
On it.
Oh, score! That's a trophy. He's recruiting a video game designer, I believe. So I need to find a way to hack. Was I better over there? Oh look, something I need spider droid for. Do I have to spider droid or cargo droid up? That's a bit of a pain. That's more than a bit of a pain. I don't want to change who I'm controlling. But we might not have a choice. Just have a look around the edge of the view.
So, sorry about that.
Nice. Good. No spider droid needed. Get that. I'll have those tech points while I'm here.
Quite the interior decorator, isn't he? Look at all these traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
On it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
my god, I can hack like anything.
This one. Up there. That should unlock that one.
The traps are disarmed.
Job
now,
done.
if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Okay, so now where are we going? Alright, I'll tie here. Right, in we go.
Yo, you friendly, huh? What's good?
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Hardly. More like the exact opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Please don't! We're here to warn you. Albion knows you're in London. You have to run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Oh, we know. Why the hell else would I be out here risking my neck?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Oh, please. We're on the same side. Cass already tried to kill us once, and we know he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Shit.
Damn!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Bloody hell.
Move into the hostile's location.
Control, we have a seriously injured officer.
Need to get to a vehicle.
Received. We have an armed target. Over.
That'll do.
say again, in pursuit.
Foot down.
Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Yeesh.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizer and some shit. Society was a technical problem, and people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them, or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Just realised I had the perfect chance to use the spy watch and I didn't go for it. What have you flagged? Ooh. Stuntmaster, I want to see what that is before we continue. I do apologise. But I need to know. It sounds awesome. Come on. Definitely want this. Potential. As long as it doesn't have a really bad like status like Thrail or something. I want Stuntmaster, whatever that is. Sounds amazing. Bit out of my way, so this better be worth it. Oh, I'm so pleased with that video game developer should be a trophy that we got earlier, so definitely happy with. Swear down, this better be worth it. I mean, you're not really a stuntman, are you? Renowned Wuxia choreographer with a Desert Eagle. Right. To Tower Hill. Hopefully that proves worthwhile. I've got a few really nice ones in my recruits I can start to look to get in my team. Replace some of the deadwood. We'll probably keep Gerjot, because Gerjot, we've just played so much as Gerjot. He's invested. I bought him a fancy jacket. But yeah, he's done well.
And how, pray tell, do you propose that we actually get into the Tower of London?
I'd like to help, fam, but now I just caught a whiff now. Before the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Okay, so I don't actually need to be in the tower. Good to know. Going for it. Ooh, that hurt, but it was worth it. Alright, you didn't vault that quite as quick as I thought you would. Annoyance. Drunkard Yeats Badger.
Good day.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yes, I was conscious for the last 6 months, but Nigel Cass has a meeting planned to unveil his new project. Whatever ghastly thing he's up to, we have to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Isn't that interesting? Can you send me their personal info?
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Conversing one of those Albion swamp creatures won't be easy.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
You look like someone who might want to fight for London.
You say that like you're with DedSec.
Let's just call me well-connected.
Excellent. You can help me thump some Clan Kelly thugs.
Go on.
Good enough. Here's the situation. A couple of gangster dimwits have been extorting this entire neighborhood for protection money. They keep it all in crypto, like idiots, which means I can give everything back to the people with a few keyboard strokes, if I can get my hands on their private key.
Ah, and you need DedSec's help to find it.
Bingo. If you send me the key, I'll recover everything these villains stole. Help me, and I'm confident we can work out a reciprocal arrangement. Use your imagination.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Network traffic points to the private key bin on some kind of mobile server, probably a van in one of their hideouts.
I mean, you're a spy. You need to blend in slightly more.
Iconic, as always.
Shit, that took a lot of my money, didn't it? There you go. Hold on, you need spy glasses. That'll do. Shit, that's a lot of money. Right, where am I going? All the way over to Lambeth. Steal the server van. Oh, that's usually quite straightforward as a mission type. Ooh, tired. We'll get this part done. And then we're at a nice stopping point. I'm going to order some fish and chips. Because I can. And I'm English. And we like our fish and chippies.
You human waste! Go suck your mom!
In case you forgot, the private key you're after is on a server in a van.
Okay.
Lambeth Towers.
Now's your last chance.
Where's our way in?
That's the vehicle there.
Whoops. You saw shit. Did you see shit, man? Ah, yes, the famous all-yellow spy.
This end.
Donkey punch and boom. Oh, there was a gate.
Vehicle's fucked up. Lock it down.
Get back here. No, don't. A bit. Don't abandon the vehicle. You saw nothing. Not leaving without this. We good, we get the van. We bounce.
Got the key, Bagley. Now, scan for a decent drop site and have the hacker wait for me there.
Got it. Pushing the coordinates now.
I forgot about you. Can we squeeze through here? Nope. Oh shit! Shit. Round here, up. All the way up there. Fine. Ah, still work to do.
Hold on. Gale.
I mean, can we assume he fell to his death? Long way down, isn't it, buddy? Yep. On the plus side, he might actually be still alive. Feel I should send a message. One of you had to pay the blood god. Okay, now we just drive to the location. We got this. Why is the location so fucking far away? Just asking me to accidentally fuck up and trash the vehicle. Oops. Yep, just like that. Is this the most direct route? Slow down, because I do not want to hit that security vehicle. Come on.
Okay, no one told me there'd be murder drones. Weren't you supposed to be here to run your program?
I'm ensconced in a nearby hidey hole, downloading the key wirelessly. I, for one, don't intend to be in the line of fire if Clan Kelly comes looking for their ill-gotten gains.
Please, that'll never happen. We'll be in and out before... Oh, no. There they are. Clan Kelly hostiles incoming.
Oh, hell, fine. I'll keep them occupied. Just...
No! I lost my spy. Because I got caught in no man's land. Shit. Luckily, I do have more spies in my recruitment list. Why are you not changing to another operative? Ah, there we go, finally.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well. We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Shit. Disappointing. Disappointing. So, we are going to have to leave it there. We'll pick up... I'll do the task. We'll pick up afterwards for the next one. But I'm so annoyed with that I lost my spy. Luckily, if I go to my team window, should have at least one more. I believe. I'll be upset if not. Yeah. So I'm going to have to recruit Nessie Shaw to replace. Oh, I'm so upset. So upset by that. But we're going to leave it there. So thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you next time. Have a cracking night.